Hey y'all, if you watch the first part of our video, then you know that we're going to be doing Yoga Nidra this month, which is a practice where you lay down. So you're seeing me lay down for the first time. And Yoga Nidra is an amazing practice that can be done a variety of ways. In the earlier video, I described how I learned about Yoga Nidra initially. Since then, I went on to study Yoga Nidra with a few different teachers and also listen to Yoga Nidra videos on YouTube and places like that. And there's quite a different few there's quite a few methods for doing Yoga Nidra. And I'm going to present you today with a really basic one that is really thorough and is very useful for a Yoga Nidra practice for a beginner. So I hope you like the video. You can just follow along. If you get good at this practice, you can possibly pause the video partway through and just go deeper in the practice yourself. In the beginning, you can just listen to the videos and see what I'm doing, how I instruct it, but I'll take you through what to do in a step-by-step method while laying down myself. I hope this helps you a lot, and here we go. So first of all, you want to lay down in a comfortable position, comfortable for you. I recommend starting on your back. If you have any pain or discomfort while laying on your back, you can possibly do it laying on your stomach as well, or even on your side. Although you want to put yourself in a position that is easy to maintain. This practice will be approximately um, 15 minutes or so, although you can make it longer, as I said, by pausing the video at certain parts. But if you can, while doing the practice, you don't want to move. So you want to get yourself in a comfortable position, and as best you can, don't move. There's sometimes spontaneous movement that happens in the practice. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about like conscious movement, like scratching or, moving because of discomfort. So once you get into a comfortable position, you want to just stick to it. Also, um, make yourself comfortable. So if you need a blanket usually or a pillow, I recommend those things. I've done Yoga Nidra on hard floor before, and parts of your body can go numb if it's too hard, like the back of my head has gone numb before and other parts of my body. It's fine when you get up, but it can be weird or uncomfortable during the practice. So basically get as cozy as you can. If you do it on a yoga mat, you might want to use like 2 mats or something like that, or a thicker mat, and just cover yourself up with a blanket or get someone else to if they're available, so that you don't have to worry about the temperature, because as usual when you lay down, your temperature tends to go down a little bit, so you'll start to get cool. So you can also just wear whatever clothes are proper for whatever environment you're in, and just basically make sure you don't have to move or get up during practice, because that can actually stop some of the progress you get. When you don't move, a lot of things can happen that do not happen when you move around. That's part of the magic of sleep, is that you're laying still for a good amount of time, and it gives the body rest in certain ways that you wouldn't otherwise get. Okay, so with that, we're going to start. So I'm going to lay down in a comfortable position. I usually don't prop my head up, but I'll prop it up for the sake of the video so that you can see my head. And just even yourself out, whatever that means to you. Get cozy. And we'll just start our practice by getting still. This is the first step in a laying, sitting, or standing meditation practice. Obviously, in a movement meditation practice like walking, it's not a necessary step. But stilling the body can help still the mind, help you focus. You basically want to park the body. Once the body has been parked, just start to tune in. Overall, you don't have to notice any parts of your body specifically, just start to tune in with how you feel in general. And that could be in a simple word like happy, sad, angry, tired, hungry, anything like that. As you check in, just kind of let your current condition be what it is. If you do want to practice yoga nidra or meditation regularly, you're going to be in all types of conditions as you practice, and that's okay. If you're too agitated or tired, the practice might not work for you this day, or you might have to do it later on. You can always do a shortened practice as well as a means of staying consistent with your practice. Now start to just tune in with your breath, just see what's happening with your breath. Don't try to control it anyway. Just notice it. You can notice how deeply you breathe. You can notice what moves in your body when you breathe. Is it your chest? Is it your abdomen? Do your sides move? Just notice. Now, after you've checked in with your breath, we're going to begin to start our official Yoga Nidra practice. Let's begin by tuning in to our left foot. When I say tuning in, I just mean become more conscious of your left foot. Notice the sensations in your left foot. If you don't feel much in your left foot, that's okay too. Just bring your awareness there for now. Now bring your awareness to your left ankle. When I say your left ankle, you could have a general awareness of the area you think of your ankle, or the center of your ankle. Either or both, you can alternate. Just keep your awareness directed towards your left ankle. Now the lower part of your left leg. You Basically, that means the area between your knee and your ankle. Stay aware of any sensations. Now bring your awareness to your left knee. Basically, the method stays the same throughout, just the body part would change. So your left knee, you can have a general awareness there, or you can bring your mind to the center of the knee. Now your left thigh. Left hip. So when I say hip, I mean the hip joint. So where your left leg meets your pelvis, your hip bone, somewhere in that general vicinity. Don't worry about getting it exact. Basically, somewhere where the leg and your torso connect. Now bring awareness back down to our right foot. Starting the process over on our right side. Same thing. Just feel any sensations in the right foot. You can feel the foot in general. Or see if you can bring your mind to the center of the foot, whatever that means to you. And just notice any sensations there. Feel what happens to your body as you bring your awareness to each body part. Now bring your mind awareness to your right ankle. either in general or the center. Now to your right, lower leg, between your knee and ankle. There's a lot of territory there, so you can kind of scan throughout it, or you can have a general perception of the whole thing, or bring your mind to the center. You can zone in on specific areas as well, like the calf, for instance, or closer to the ankle where the tendon called the Achilles meets in the back near the heel. It's up to you, just somewhere in the lower leg on the right side. Now to the right knee. The right knee. You can go deep into the center of the knee, or just have a general perception of the knee. Now the right thigh. Again, notice sensations there. See how deep you can bring your awareness. See how still your mind can stay on one point, perhaps. Above all, notice what happens as your awareness are in these places. Now your right hip, hip joint, where the right leg meets the right pelvis. See how deep you can get your awareness, or how specific. Or if that's too much, just hold it in general in the area. Now bring your awareness to both legs overall, from the foot of each to the hip on each. You can notice any differences in the legs, a feeling, tightness, what have you. Bring your awareness to your left hand. Same thing as the other body parts. Now I'll just go through them a slightly faster, without as much instruction, and just tell you the body part and do as instructed before. Left hand, left wrist, left forearm, left elbow. Left upper arm, left shoulder. I say shoulder here, it's more the top of the arm part of the shoulder. The deltoid, if you know that word. Now we'll go to our right side, starting with the right hand. Right wrist, right forearm, right elbow, right upper arm, and right shoulder, the deltoid region. Now feel both of your arms Be aware of them. Maybe they feel more relaxed. As you go through these exercises in general, you can notice any thoughts that come up in connection to a body part and feelings as well. It's not just the physical sensations that we are looking to be conscious of. The thoughts and our emotions are connected to our body as well, and often are stored in different parts of our body. Becoming aware of this is a very powerful part of being embodied. Now we're going to start again from our butt area, buttocks. We'll notice both sides at the same time. It's really important not to skip this area as it tends to hold a lot of tension. From there, moving up into our lower back. Our mid back. Our upper back. And these terms might mean different things to everyone. Basically, just cover your whole back in 3 parts, whatever that means for you. Good. Now going back down again to our pelvis area. Bring awareness to your pelvis, pubic region, sexual organs. This is also an important area not to skip because of our current cultures. Oftentimes these areas get skipped over. Just notice sensations there, not in a sexual way. Just become conscious of that area. Now your lower abdomen. Make sure your awareness touches the sides of your body as well. Upper abdomen. Your chest area. And the upper part of our shoulders. Basically between our neck and our arm. Now bringing awareness to the neck. Again, it could be the center of the neck or zoning in on particular areas, the front and the back. Now bring your awareness to your head, particularly your face to start, your mouth, around your nose, cheekbones, jaw, your eyes, forehead, around our ears and the sides of our head, top of our head, and back of our head. Now just tune into your whole body again. Maybe notice the difference between how you feel now and how you felt when we started. Tune in with your breath. Again, you can notice the difference between how it is now and when we started. As you're ready, begin to move your digits, your fingers and toes. Then our hands and feet. Arms and legs. And roll to your side. Good. So our practice went about a half an hour actually, which is fine. Just make sure you allot that much time when you're doing the practice. When you get better at the practice, meaning when we're able to stay conscious while staying awake and moving from one body part to the next, you can do it faster and see if you can relax in the same way or be just as aware of your body as when you did it slow. Because the main point of the practice is to be aware, but there's some great secondary um, byproducts like becoming more relaxed, feeling more rested. Some people say yoga nidra practice, just an hour of yoga nidra practice is worth many more hours of sleep. And that's possible, and the best way to find out if that's true for you is to try the practice out on your own and practice often and do your best to try to stay awake because the main point is to stay conscious, and if you fall asleep, then you're not conscious. So thank you so much. I hope you enjoy the practice. And again, we're going to be having a class on November 24th at 10 a.m. Pacific time. I hope you can be there, and we'll be doing a yoga nidra practice just like this one for about a half an hour as well. And then I'll have a question and answer period as well as a time when you guys can share a little bit. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Have a great day.